I'm a mix of emotions. I'm pretty sure this is the last time you will see me filming here. I've been crying. Like, there's a reason why my makeup looks like this, why I look like this. I mean, I'm moving in a few days. I've been crying. I've been just... like, that is what my soul sounds like right now. Shoot, guys. Shoot. So, along with that, this video makes sense. I have been hoarding empties up until the very last minute here because the last thing that I want to do is bring trash home with me, you know? I mean, the past few weeks, the whole point of my life really has been to like throw away the trash. Cassie, you don't need this in your life. Cassie, you haven't even worn this since you moved out here 3 years ago. You don't need it, even though you like it. You haven't worn it in 3 years, you're not gonna wear it. Okay. So, did that... Is this all, like, are my sentences cohesive? I don't know. I hope you guys can bear with me. Basically, I have a lot of empties. This isn't even all of them. There's more on the floor. I just can't hold all of them at the same time. So, I hope y'all can bear with me. I know this is going to be a long video. I hope you don't mind. There's also going to be kind of some unconventional empties in the sense that, like, 5 or 6 of these products, they're not quite empty yet, but they will be empty within the next couple of uses, meaning they will be empty by the time I move, and like I said, I'm not about to bring trash home with me, you know? So I figure I'll at least talk about them now so that I can throw them away when I do finish them up in a couple days. My dad is coming tonight, and I don't think filming is gonna happen when he's here, because that's just, I'm too awkward for that. Like I said, this is gonna be a long video already, so let's just dive right into my empties. Let's get through this. Let's dig through my trash, shall we? Alright, first off, as always, I'm gonna start with the boring stuff. This is the stuff that I've featured, I'm fairly positive, in every single one of my empties videos before. So, if you haven't watched them, start from the beginning. I've talked about these. I will leave links down below. I always do for all of the products that I've talked about. If I've got a blog post about them, if I've got a video about them, whatever. So if you want more info on this stuff, that's where to look. I've got my Neutrogena oil-free acne stress control triple action toner. This is my absolute favorite toner. I love it. It just keeps my skin really nice and clean. It gets all of the extra makeup off that my cleanser and whatnot doesn't, and it definitely helps keep my acne at bay, so I love this stuff. I honestly can't even tell you how many bottles of this I've purchased. Probably at least 20. It's sick, but it's beautiful. Also, I've got my Aveeno Active Naturals Ultra Calming Makeup Removing Wipes. These are my absolute favorite makeup removing wipes. They smell great, they work great, they're that perfect mixture of not too damp, not too dry. They really help to get all of my makeup off, and I love these. These are another thing. I've probably bought like at least 50 to 100 packs of these, and I don't see myself quitting anytime soon. Also, another acne product here. I've got my Clean and Clear Continuous Control Acne Cleanser with 10% benzoyl peroxide acne medication. This stuff is wonderful. I use this at the end of the night with my Clarisonic, and I just really like it. It smells really good for an acne wash. It really doesn't even smell like an acne wash at all. It just smells very clean, and it really does help to keep my skin under control. So I love this stuff. Forever will repurchase this stuff, and yeah, that's, I don't know what else you want me to say. And last up here, I've got my L'Oreal Eva Creme Sulfate-Free Moisture System Intense Nourishing Shampoo. I don't know why I always want to say this with an accent. There's really no reason behind that. But this shampoo is bae. The conditioner is also bae, but I didn't go through all of the conditioner, so that's still in my shower. But the shampoo is all gone. This stuff is delicious and wonderful. It is, I just adore this stuff. It's got a really rich, creamy vanilla scent to it, and it keeps my hair so shiny and healthy. I just love it. So yeah, there are my tried and true products. Let's move on to some new stuff. So next up here is something that I know I shouldn't have bought, I shouldn't have tried, but you know, sometimes when you just need like a few more bucks added to your cart online when you're shopping for free shipping, you know, you just add something stupid in there that you know you shouldn't get. These are the Biore Free Your Pores Ultra Deep Cleansing Pore Strips with witch hazel and tea tree oil. I know these are bad for you, for your skin, for your pores, for everything, but like I said, I got them anyways. And they're fun, you guys. They are. They're really, really fun. I love pore strips. And I never use them. I really don't, because I know they're bad for you. But I love them because I love ripping them off and looking and seeing what was in my skin. It's human nature. I don't know why we love seeing that. It really suctions onto your pores. So, I mean, when you peel it off, you might get a tear or two trickle down your face. I definitely did notice, though, you know, the bad effects of pore strips, in the sense that after I used them for the next few days, my pores just like filled right back up with all of the gunk that they naturally have in them, and so they just looked and felt ultra congested, and it was not fun. So it was just like kind of painful, and just my pores went into like overactive mode trying to compensate for all of the stuff that I just ripped out of my nose, and you know, it just ended up making pimples. So I knew these were bad, but darn it, guys, I had to do it. Next up, another skin-related item. I have got this Clean and Clear Persa Gel 10% benzoyl peroxide acne medication, blah, blah, blah. This stuff is good. I love using 10% benzoyl peroxide, like, spot treatments at night. I love these. I love, blah. They're just good. I don't care really what brand they are. I think I got this one because it like came with a free something from Clean and Clear. I don't really remember, but I bought it. It was good. It did the trick. Benzoyl peroxide really does work the best for my skin. I can't live without a spot treatment. I need it for like the couple of sad spots that I have on my face now. This is just good to dry it up and get rid of it off my face quicker than it would on its own. It works well. I liked it. I would repurchase. Another skin product that I would definitely repurchase, and I did repurchase. This is the DDF Acne Control Treatment Salicylic Acid Acne Medication. This is one of the very few products in all of my years of being subscribed to Birchbox. I'm not anymore. I haven't been subscribed to them for a long time now. But for the couple of years that I was subscribed to them, this was one of the products that I got in one of my boxes, and I actually bought the full size because I liked it so darn much. This stuff works really well. I know I said that benzoyl peroxide works the best on my skin. Well, you know, this one works well on my skin too, you know, it's salicylic acid. It does something. And there is something about this. I did a blog post on this way back when. You can see pictures of my skin from day 1 to day 3 of using this consecutively. Oh my gosh, it just does great things to my skin. This is what I use on days when I'm just like kicking around the apartment, or if I'm just like running errands that day and I'm not wearing makeup. I put this on like 2 to 3 times a day throughout the day, and it just helps my skin so much. It doesn't dry your skin out. It's just a very thin, watery goo, I guess. Like, I don't know, a liquid cream, whatever, but it's very watery, and you just rub it into your skin, and it really does just help to clear things up. I don't know how it does it, but Howard Sobel, Dr. Howard, thank you, because you created some magic in this little tube. This stuff is expensive. I think it's like 40 or 50 bucks, somewhere in there, but it's so worth it, and a little goes a long way. You don't need to use a ton of this on your face, just like, you know, that size amount each time you go to use it. So this will last you at least like a year, I feel like, if you use it like twice a week, which I typically do. So really, really love this stuff. Like I said, I already bought another bottle of it because I need this for my days off. I would highly recommend this to anyone who has trouble with their skin. If you just want something for those days off, just to make sure that your face doesn't freak out where it says, oh my gosh, finally no makeup, let's make all of the zits. This tells your skin, no, bad. That's not very nice. So, this is great stuff. I really, really love it. And the last skin product here, I think this is the last skin product anyways. I could be wrong. I've still got quite a pile of stuff to go through. This is the Body Shop Tea Tree Facial Wash. Suitable for blemished skin, blah blah blah. Now this wasn't bad in the sense that it did anything bad for my skin. This actually, I feel like quite a few of you have recommended this stuff to me and you say that it works great for your skin. I just can't get over the smell. It's really, if you've ever smelled tea tree stuff, you know what I'm talking about. It's just really strong and it's too liquidy of a cleanser for me personally. I like kind of a thicker cream cleanser, and this is kind of one of those like runny gels that you just kind of have to try and rub on your face before it all drips off because it's so watery. It's just not the kind of product that I personally enjoy. So that's that. Like I said, I know there are tons of people that do like this stuff. It just personally wasn't for me. I feel like you guys are really far away from me. I like you guys. We can be a little closer. Alright, another product that one of you guys sent to me that I didn't end up liking. I'm so sorry. It's okay. I went through it. I didn't like... It's not like I went through it and the whole time I'm thinking, I hate this subscriber of mine. How dare they send me this product? Oh, I hate it, you know? It's just like, oh, another product. Another bad one. Another day. This is the Dove Advanced Hair Series Oxygen Moisture Conditioner and Shampoo. Surprisingly enough, this says that it's all about giving 95% more moisture. I would say this gave me 95% less moisture in my hair. This stuff just sucked all of the moisture out of my hair. There are a couple of videos not too long ago, I feel like maybe 4 videos back or something. I don't know. Please don't quote me on that. But there are a couple of videos where my hair is just looking like super frizzy and sad and dried out. It's because I was using these. They just don't work for my hair. It was really sad and unfortunate. So I would personally never buy these. They did smell nice. It's just that really typical clean, almost green apple fresh scent. It kind of reminds me a lot of like what they use at a hairdresser salon. I feel like it's that kind of a nice smell, but like I said, these just don't work for me personally. Maybe they'll work for you, but these did terrible things to my hair. Subscriber that sent these to me, I don't hate you. My hair just hated these, that's all. I'm back to using good things that my hair enjoys. All is well. I still love you. These just, they didn't work out for me. So, that's that. That wasn't even words. But there you go. Here is a product that isn't even empty, but I could not continue using it because it was just doing bad things to my skin. This is a little sample of the Lancome Absolu Ultimate Night. There's some symbols. Intense Night Recovery and Replenishing Serum. I did not like this stuff. It really broke out my skin. Like, it gave me those little tiny pimples, like milia type things. I couldn't use it. I tried using it for like a week straight. I was like, maybe my skin will get used to it. No, it didn't get used to it. It just made my skin sad constantly. So it's just like a serum. I don't know. It's just like, you know, in a dropper. I think it's just supposed to, you know, make your skin super supple and whatever, but it just made my skin super pimply. So didn't work for me. Maybe it'll work for you. I'm glad this was just a sample. Into the trash it goes. Up next is one of those products where, like, you just feel so glorious when you finish these up. It's just so much accomplishment, so much fulfillment, so much happy. This is the Urban Decay De-Slick Oil Control Makeup Setting Spray. I got this at Nordstrom Rack, like, basically right when I moved here, I feel like. So I'd had this bottle for like 2 years and it was still going strong. It was just at Nordstrom Rack because they redid the packaging or whatever, but this was a good setting spray. I really liked it. I think it did a good job helping my makeup to stay in place. Did it really control oil? I don't know that I would go so far to say that, but it did help to set my makeup, so I really did like it. Even though I felt really accomplished finishing it, I was kind of sad to see it go because I got a really good deal on this. I think I only paid like 10 bucks for it, and it was just a good one. Don't you just love it when you're filming a video and then you realize you've had crap in your teeth the whole time that you've been talking? I'm so sorry if that has been distracting for you, but I took care of it. Moving on. I have got a chapstick here. This is one of the Total Hydration 3-in-1 lip cares, and this was in the scent Luscious Lemon Delight. It smells so good. It's just a really light, sugary lemon scent. This was sent to me for review a long time ago, but I actually really did like this chapstick line or whatever. They come in 3 different scent flavors, whatever. There's a peach one and then an unscented one, and all 3 of them worked great for me. They're just really light lip balms that you can put on when you're getting ready, and then after you've put on your full face of makeup, then your lips are nice and primed and hydrated to put lipstick or whatever on top of it. So I really did like these just for bumming around the apartment. They weren't like, you know, oh my gosh, kept my lips moisturized for 8 hours straight, but it did keep your lips moisturized for like a couple hours, and they smell really nice. So I mean, there's that too. Not to mention they're cheap, so there's that too. Next up, I've got a little sample of this UB Moisturizing Skin Cream. This is a Japanese brand of skin cream, and you know, it smells awful. Let's be straight up honest about it. It smells terrible, but it works really well. This is like supposed to be for really chapped, dry skin, so like elbows, knees, whatever, and it works. It works great. The scent does not linger, at least not on me. It's just kind of as you're rubbing it in, and then maybe 10 minutes later, 5 minutes later, it's gone. You can't smell it, so you don't have to worry about it being there all day. Just bear with it while you're putting it on, because this stuff really does work great on your dehydrated bits of your body. It's kind of like a Vaseline consistency. Did I just say Vaseline really weird? I think I said it with like a Z instead of a S. But yeah, it's just kind of a thick Vaseline type of a thing, and like I said, it works really great. It's really stinky, but it works really great. Next up, I've got a little sample packet of another moisturizer lotion thing that I, you know, wrote notes on so that I didn't forget how it was, because I used this probably like a month ago. But this is the Jurlique Citrus Hand Cream, a rich, refreshing citrus hand cream. It was citrusy. It was kind of more, according to my notes, it was a slightly herbally citrus, but definitely still smelt, according to me, like cheap lemon heads. I also said that it was a thicker cream. It wasn't residue-y, but you could still feel it on your skin. I really don't remember anything about this stuff other than the smell. I do remember the smell of it. I wouldn't go out and buy this or anything, but I didn't have to suffer through this little packet, so I mean, there's that too. Moving on to a hand cream that I definitely did not have to suffer through. I adored this hand cream. I cherished it through every single use, and I was so sad that it was gone when it was gone. This is the Florena Handkonzentrat mit Shea Butter und Bio-Arganöl. Sorry, I just butchered that German, didn't I? Basically, it's like a really all-natural, it doesn't have mineral oil and it doesn't have silicone in it. It's a hand cream. My friend Marina, one of my coworkers, well, she was one of my coworkers, but last night was my last night at work, so I mean, I guess we're not coworkers anymore. You'll always be a coworker in my heart, girl. She watches my videos. Hi Marina. She gave this to me. She's such a sweetheart, and it was wonderful. I loved the scent of this. It's just good. Oh, the memories. It's one of those scents that it's so good that I don't even want to try describing it because I know I'm gonna butcher the scent, but it definitely has like a sweet, comforting smell. You know? It's like a girly sweet, but like not a sugary sweet, just a delicious sweet. You guys, it just smells so good. And I was so sad when this ran out. I wanted to cry. I didn't, but But then my dreams were fulfilled in that she gave me another one of these. She didn't even know that I ran out. She's a huge makeup junkie like I am, and so every now and then we'll like go through our makeup and clean out our makeup, and we'll just trade products with each other. Like, here's a bag of stuff that I don't use anymore, but it's too good to throw away. Take it. And we exchange it. And you know, it's a good bit of fun that way. She gave me another one of these in our last little makeup exchange, so thank you so much, Marina. I'm so glad to have this in my life again. I haven't gotten around to cracking open the new bottle of this that you gave to me because I'm still going through a different hand cream, but I'm so glad to know that this is not the end of my ᔆᵒ�ṕéréᵞ. Oh, I just love it so much. I wish this was like readily available here in the States. It is a German product, but I think you can probably find it on Amazon or something maybe. I don't know, don't hold me to it. But there you go. It's a great product, regardless of whether you can buy it here in the States or not. You should just know about it and just know. I love this stuff. And if you ever see it, please buy me like 800 bottles and I will reimburse you. I mean, don't, because I don't have the kind of money to reimburse 800 bottles worth of this, but I mean, I just love this stuff so much. Up next, we've got one last lotion. My goodness, I feel like I've gone through a ton of lotion. What can I say? I like being moisturized. This was a little sample of Morelia Monarch Glycerin Hand Therapy. One of you sent this to me, thank you so much. You know, it was a fine little hand cream. Was it my favorite? No. The smell wasn't really for me. It's kind of like a powdery grandma floral type of a smell, but it worked okay. Would I ever want to go out and buy it? No. But did I suffer through it? No. But did I enjoy going through it? No. So. Woo! That's one box down, you guys. One box to go. Yeah. Shoot, we still got a lot to talk about. So up next, I've got this Batiste dry shampoo. This is for the dark and deep brown hair. Oh my gosh, I feel like I just bought this and it's already gone because I've been crazy busy the past couple of months and showering is the last thing. It's not the last thing that I have time for, but it's definitely the last thing I've wanted to do, so washing my hair has definitely not been a priority. This stuff has saved me. Batiste just in general is a great line of dry shampoos. I've tried a couple of their stuff and they've worked great. This one's good because it does have that brown cast instead of a white cast, so it blends in easily. So long as you make sure you shake it, if you don't shake it, it still turns out white in your hair. It didn't work quite as good as the original. I don't know if there's something about the brown tint in it that makes it a little less oil absorbing, but that being said, it still works great. I do have a dry shampoo now that I do like better than this, I'm sorry. But this is still a good one, especially for the price. So, I mean, I would definitely recommend this to any of you if you're looking for a tinted dry shampoo. Alright, you guys, we are moving into the empty makeup products. Woo, so exciting. I feel like these are a rarity, you know? I'm kind of conflicted about this one being empty. Conflicted because I used to really, really love this stuff, but then I think they changed the formula a little bit. That was a tear, that wasn't me just like drawing on my face with my finger. This is the Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer. Wah. I still liked it, don't get me wrong. I just think it was like a sad, cheaper version of the regular version. I don't know what happened. This was like one of the very first primers I ever bought. I know, fancy for a first primer, but it was notorious for being really, really good, and shoot, son, it was really, really good. It's a white primer, but when it goes on, it's got like this kind of an opalescent pearl. I mean, it goes on translucent, like it doesn't stay white on your face, but it really does just kind of smooth things over. It makes your skin look really luminous and glowing, and it kind of makes your skin feel like the frosted glass of this bottle, so just really smooth and delightful. But I think they changed the formula because after I went through my first bottle of this, my mom bought me another bottle for Christmas, and I had finally gotten around to using this bottle, and I noticed it's a bit more watery. It used to be much more of like a thicker cream type of a consistency, but now it's kind of like a runny cream consistency, and I just felt like it didn't make my skin feel as smooth. It sat on top of my skin rather than sinking into my skin so much. So I still enjoyed going through this and it still did work really well. I just don't think it worked as well. And like I said, I'm not sure if it's because they changed the formula, or maybe I just got a dud second bottle, or what. I don't know, but I was really sad to see that there was such a big difference in the formula. Kind of a toss-up on this one, whether or not I would recommend it or not. I mean, I would recommend it. Just not if you've tried the old version before. I don't know. You guys, I'm so mixed up on this. I'm sorry for any conflicting emotions I just gave to you based on my own conflicting soul. Next up, I've got a product from NARS. How often do you go through a pressed powder, you guys? You don't. You don't. It doesn't happen. But I was so proud. So sad. Because this is like life, this powder. This is the translucent crystal light reflecting setting powder. I did get the pressed version. I do not recommend the pressed version to anybody. Get the loose version. This is one of those pressed powders where it forms one of those hard crusts over top that you have to like scratch off or whatnot to get any sort of a product pickup with your finger, with a brush, with anything. It doesn't just do that once, it does it constantly throughout the use of this powder. So super annoying, especially for such an expensive and luxurious and wonderful product. You just shouldn't have to go through that amount of pain, you know, especially when they have a loose version. That being said, this powder is beautiful. It's one of those powders where, you know, you put it on and you're like, I don't get it, Cassie, like it didn't really look like it did anything. But then you take a photo, or you just go out into the sun and you look at yourself, or you go to take a selfie or whatever. Oh my gosh, you just see that your face looks like perfection. This just does something wonderful to skin. It gives you like that really soft, kind of a diffused light type of a thing, so it's like a very subtle Photoshop filter or something, and it just makes your skin look so nice, you guys. I really, really love this stuff. I'm so happy. Joe, one of my lovely subscribers, you sent me the loose powder of this, and I'm so appreciative and happy about that. So thank you so much. I'm so happy that this is not goodbye, because this is a wonderful product. I would definitely consider this like holy grail status for me for pressed powders, or for setting powders, for whatever. Powders. This is beautiful. This wins all of the prizes. I highly recommend it. Go out and get you some. Try it out, because this is really great stuff. Another NARS product. Ooh, this is making me feel like I'm so fancy and so full of money. I'm so not. I'm so full of credit card debt. This is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I'm gonna go ahead and be super controversial and say that I didn't really... I mean, this concealer was fine. It's not a favorite. I don't really know what all the hype is about personally, but it's okay. I will never repurchase it again. I like a more hydrating concealer. This is one of those concealers that's kind of like a cream to powder almost, I feel like. You put it on and it looks dry to me. Like, it looks like it's almost got a powder finish. I don't know how else to explain it. I did do a YouTube Made Me Buy this on this product a long while back, so as always, I'll have that linked below for you. Especially for the price, you know, what is this, like 32 bucks? No. No, not at all. Or is it 28? Either way, it's too much. It's too much for me to ever say yes to this dress. It did its job. It wasn't good for under the eyes, at least not for me. It did crease like every other concealer does. And on my blemishes, I couldn't use this on any sort of a crusty spot because it just kind of emphasized that. But I mean, I was able to go through it. It was a nice concealer for what it was, like, you know, if you had any dark spots to cover or whatever, and it did last pretty much all day. Overall, I just don't think this was worth the hype. I don't think this is worth the money, and like I said, I can't see myself ever purchasing this again. There are just way too many other good, cheaper concealers out on the market. Speaking of a good, cheaper concealer, I feel like I'm doing good on the transitions here, and this wasn't even on purpose. I've got another concealer. This is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circles Treatment Concealer. This is for your dark circles under your eyes. I did a YouTube Made Me Buy It on this as well. I feel like this is one of my first YouTube Made Me Buy It's. It was a long time ago. This lasted me like 2 years. I feel like many years. too many years. And I say too many years just in the sense that I do have an under eye concealer that I like more than this, and I have it, and so I've been waiting to use it, but I'm the kind of person where I need to use up a product before I open up another product, so I was just waiting for this to run out. But that being said, this is still a really good under eye concealer. It really is, especially for the drugstore price. I think it works really great at concealing your under eye circles. Is it like the best? No, but it does a really, really good job, and I think it lasts all day. I really do. It doesn't end up looking cakey or powdery or weird. It does crease on me, but like I said, I'm pretty sure every single concealer in the world creases on me, and I've tried all the tricks. I promise. I think, you know, last time I brought that up, I said, you know, unless you tell me to rub pizza under my eyes, I've tried everything. And this is true. Unless, you know, you tell me to rub poop under my eyes. I'm not gonna rub poop under my eyes, even if it means I won't get creases. I'm just gonna end up getting a pink eye. I don't want that. Really, really did like this for what it was, but I am happy that it's gone because I do have another under eye concealer that I like more. It's the Benefit Fake Up for any of those of you who are gonna be wondering, which I know. Many people hate that concealer, but I'm like one of the 2% that like just live for that because it's so good. It's so good for me. So, done with that. Up next, I've got a little sample of mascara, and guys, this is one of my absolute favorite mascaras ever. I didn't ever think I would find something that would even ever come close to a holy grail in terms of mascara, but shoot, this one really did it for me. This is the Benefit Roller Lash. I did a video on this as well. Oh, you guys, I really, really liked this mascara, and I was surprised because I really, really did not like the They're Real mascara from Benefit. It's got one of those curved wands, and it just does so well at separating and lifting your lashes and lengthening, and just I really, really liked the way that this looked on my lashes and the way that it wore throughout the day, and the fact that it wasn't super agonizingly, painfully hard to get off at the end of the day. I hate liking high-end mascaras or, you know, like more expensive than drugstore mascaras, but I really did like this one, so I can't lie. And my wallet knows it. My wallet knows it because it cries for all of my stupid purchases. No one needs a $20-some mascara, but I mean, shoot, when it makes your lashes look that good. Another little sample of mascara here. This is the Makeup Forever Smoky Extravagant Mascara. This was a sample that Aubrey, right, out in California, you sent this to me. I love this mascara. This is a really, really, really good one. I used to think this was my favorite, and then I tried the Benefit Roller Lash, and my mind changed. But it's got this huge freaking wand, and if I'm remembering correctly, I compared this to a horse penis in that you're not expecting it when you go to pull this wand out of the tube, and then, you know, you pull the wand out of the tube and you're just like, that is a huge, it's a huge thing. Just like when you go into the weird part of YouTube and you watch a video of horses mating and you see the horse's erect penis and you say, wow, that is a huge thing. So it is a little daunting using this the first time, but I do think it does a really good job of giving like that natural but still exaggerated lash look, and I just really like this mascara. This is an old one. I talked about this a long time ago, and I created quite the stir when I talked about this because this is one of those products that everyone seems to love. Well, I don't know if I just got a dud tube or a dub whatever. A dud whatever. But this is the Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner. It just didn't work for me, you guys. I didn't like it, and I kept hanging on to it because I was like, maybe today I'll like it. Maybe tomorrow I'll like it. And I never did. It didn't go on smooth for me. It didn't go on opaque for me. It skipped a lot, and I just didn't like it. It didn't do well. And it makes me nervous to ever try it again because it's expensive. But I know people swear by this. They really do. Honestly, like I said, don't take my opinion for it because apparently this stuff is the shit. I just got shit instead of the shit. if that makes any sense. No, it doesn't. Speaking of an eyeliner that I did really like, I have got a tube of this Physicians Formula Eye Booster 2-in-1 Lash Boosting Eyeliner plus Serum. This stuff is good, you guys, and it is from the drugstore. It's not quite drugstore price. Physicians Formula is, you know, a bit pricier at the drugstore, but this stuff works so well. You guys are the ones that recommended this to me. The only complaint that I have about this liner is that even though I got the ultra black shade, it's not ultra black. It's just, it's not. But it does the trick. It goes on super smooth. It is pigmented for the color that it is. And I really like the tip. I like that it's like a brush type of an applicator, so it's flexible and you can just really get into all of the contours of your lash line, and it does stay all day, at least for me. So this was a really good one. I would definitely repurchase this, but I've got like 20 other liquid liners that I'm trying and go through. So at the moment, not a repurchase, but definitely in the future, this will be repurchased by me. Next, this was such a sad empty because I love this product so much. This is the Fresh Sugar Rose Lip Balm treatment thing, whatever. You can see I scooped out every last bit of this stuff because I love it so much. I love the Fresh Sugar lip balms. They are like my favorite lip balms of all lip balms. They're also like the most expensive lip balms of all lip balms, which is stupid. But I mean, they are really, really good, so like, worth it. This one has that nice red sheer tint to it, so it's really good when you want to look like you put a little bit of effort into your makeup that day, but really you're just wearing a lip balm. These are super thick, they're super creamy, they just hydrate your lips like nobody's business. They've got a great smell to them. It's like a very sugary lemon scent. It's my favorite. I would love to try out more of the shades, but I've just tried the rose tinted one and the non-tinted one, and both of those are phenomenal, so I can definitely vouch for those, but I'm pretty sure the others are just as good. Yes, you guys, yes! So that was all of the stuff that's actually empty. Now I just have a few products that are, like said, they're not quite empty, but they will be empty within the next couple days here before I move, and I just want to talk about them so that I don't have trash that is coming home with me to Minnesota from Massachusetts. First up, I've got this shampoo and conditioner. This is the L'Oreal Oleotherapy, I don't know, I'm so sorry you guys. It's a shampoo and conditioner that has oil in it and gives you intense nutrition, silky feel. Oh my gosh, yes it does. Oh my gosh. This says it's 100% vegan. This formula is not tested on animals, no animal byproducts. Cool! I mean, that's good. That makes me feel good. This shampoo and conditioner is really great. Do I like it more than that Evercreme one? No, but I think I like it equally as much. I don't like the scent of this one as much. It's kind of more of like a natural scent. I mean, it's still got a fresh scent to it, but it's kind of more on the natural side. But it's really good. People have been commenting lately on how my hair looks shiny and healthy and whatever. It's because I've been using these. I really, really have been enjoying these. Thank you so much for sending these to me. I feel like I'm gonna pronounce your name wrong because you made your name seem really hard to pronounce in your letter that you sent me. But it's, okay, you said V like Vienna, but then banana. So, Vienna? Did I get it right? I'm so sorry. So thank you so much for sending these to me. I really have been enjoying them. I would highly recommend them to you guys too if you want to try them out, I guess. Another thing that was sent to me so kindly, this is from my friend Pooty here on YouTube, Blushing Biddies. I will have her channel linked below. I just love her to pieces. She sent this to me a long time ago, but I've been using it ever since then, and I really, really like it, and it's almost gone. This is the 100% pure organic coffee bean caffeine eye cream. This is 100% natural and 100% vegan, and I love it. It works so good at keeping your eye area moisturized, and it's definitely got like kind of a cooling sensation when you put it on. I mean, it's nothing too extreme, but you can definitely feel that it's got kind of a cooling effect going on. It just feels really good in the morning, you know? You're tired and then you get that cool cream and it's just, It's good stuff, and it really does help to smooth out my under eye area so it's all nice and prepped for concealer and whatnot. And I just really like this stuff, so I would definitely purchase this. So thank you, April, for sending this to me, because I really do like it, and like I said, I would definitely use it again. Here we go. Here's a product that I'm not quite so enthusiastic about, but I mean, my mom passed it on to me because she didn't really like it either, so I mean, I guess it all works out in the end, right? Right. This is the Lancome Absolu Premium, and then some symbols, sunscreen, replenishing, and rejuvenating day cream. It's fine. I mean, this stuff is like $200. It's like stupid expensive. All of Lancome's skin products I feel like are, but I would never pay that for this. I mean, it's okay. It's good. Like, don't get me wrong. It's just, it's nothing special, I don't feel like. It's like a thicker cream, and I mean, it does the job. It does moisturize my skin, but it's nothing like phenomenal. Like, it doesn't make me look like a superstar or anything. And then the scent is something that either you're gonna love or you're gonna hate. It's that typical Lancome scent, so it's like kind of a grandma scent, kind of a floral scent, kind of a baby powder diaper scent. You know, it's just a big mix of things, and it's not my favorite scent, but I can get over it and I can use it. The scent doesn't linger or anything, but I mean, you're definitely gonna smell it as you're rubbing it on your face. I wouldn't repurchase this, but I didn't purchase it in the first place, so take that for what it is. This just, you know, it just didn't do anything special for me. And another moisturizer that just, it's not doing it for me. This is the Jack Black Authentic and Original Industrial Strength Hand Healer, blah blah blah. I feel bad about this one because it is a really, really good hand lotion, hand cream, hand healer, whatever you're gonna want to call it. It works really well. I put on hand cream before I go to bed at night, and you know, some hand creams you put them on and they do make your hands feel nice and soft for the time being, but when you wake up you've still got some dry spots or whatever. This stuff, you put it on, it is so moisturizing, and you wake up and your hands are still moisturized and they look really healthy and soft and nice. The problem is that I really don't like the smell of this. It's like this weird mix of old herbs and mint and man, and not a good man smell, and I just don't like it. It doesn't linger forever, but it lingers for long enough, and I just... Oh well, at least it was a sample, so it's no loss to me, really. Last product, are you ready? I know I sure as hell am. My god, I've been talking forever. This here is the CoverGirl, the Supersizer Mascara. I was sent this in a Vox box recently, and I just did a first impression on it. This is, you know, new in makeup land or whatever from CoverGirl, and you guys, this is a great mascara. It takes getting used to. It really does, because there's an application technique, you know? You kind of have to twist the wand as you're applying, and it is a little clumpy, so you have to make sure you're really working it through. But when you get it to work, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. This makes the lashes look phenomenal. Just so good, so plush, so fake looking, but in the best way possible. I really, really like this. I think it works best layered on top of another mascara, so I mean, I think that's definitely a downfall of it. I used this on top of the Makeup Forever Smoky Mascara that I was talking about earlier, and that combo, oh my goodness, it looked so good. I would highly recommend this, just trying it out from the drugstore. Like I said, if you don't like it on its own, definitely try it layered with another mascara, because it looks so good when you finally get it to work. The formula is definitely a bit on the heavy side. It definitely did weigh my lashes down a little bit, but at the same time, it still really kept a curl and held them up. Like, I know that's strange, it sounds very contradictory, but I promise it was good, and I just really liked it. So I'm sad that this is almost out already, but it's because I've been using it like every single day, and I've been using like 18 layers of it, because I'm just like, I just want more. You can't really blame me, can you? I mean, you can. Yay, you guys, I can stop talking now. So that was it. That was like the longest Empties video ever. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you got something out of it, because my god, I hope I didn't just talk for an hour straight for nothing. So I'm just gonna keep it short and sweet here. Like I said, I hope the reviews were helpful. I hope you guys are all doing well, and until next time, just stay well until then. Bye!